Yeah, got it. Next.
Pops, Forrest Day.
Gotcha.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, okay.
So are they alphabetized or anything?
Alphabetized starting on this side,
And
yes.
that's A's over
Yep.
there.
Just holler your names out.
Okay, thank you.
Who's coming in?
Josh and Rachel, we were on 920, but I guess 920 got let in before 920. We didn't get here till like 918.
Okay. Oh, okay, gotcha.
All right.
Same boat, I was here at 9:20.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yep. Next.
Yeah, I'll do it for all of us. Anywhere you want to start over?
Nope.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay, no problem.
We were here.
I got it covered. That's all right. Next.
Yeah.
Who's coming in?
Counselor Clark.
Okay, gotcha. Next. All right, Mike.
Yeah, if you don't want that, or you want me to buy you double or something, I'll take it. But he won't, he'll only let you.
You have to get the new album. Yeah, you have to buy the new album.
That really look like me. Go ahead.
So you just give it to her.
Yeah, oh, that's
She bought the album sooner.
well, I'm glad because I'll know for next time. Okay, thank you.
We got those fairly late yesterday with the variants.
If you buy the new one, you got one of the variants.
There's Ace. Thank you, sir.
I was debating, but since you wanted it, that made my decision
That
easier.
was my primary source. So
I wasn't looking for it until just now.
you good. You need to go back in there?
No, I don't think so.
No, we shall not. I can check back. We're not in there. This is the.
Okay. That was pretty. Four.
We got the new card right here.
Oh, you did? Okay.
You made it like it's all done. Just like
Oh, we only got like one.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't figure that would be a big item.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
It was like the last few times we got in Cleanse Soul, we got like 3, and then they just sat. Like,
I got everything on the list for that. So we can do that.
yeah, check back Tuesday, Wednesday, once we find out the supper time. The Cleanse Soul.
George Harrison's the truck.
There's my coffee.
There we go, thank you. Wow.
Pops, or anybody, do you know if you got that Iggy Pop in Stooges?
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know.
I think we sold out of that.
Did you? All right, so let's try again. I'm Forrest at Isles of Kentucky, and I just wanted to follow up with Record Store Day with my Obi-Wan Kenobi of records. To him, it's maybe not just a job, but the people that get all the albums and stuff. We love it here, and we feel at home. And so, Pops, how did Record Store Day go for you?
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
It's since we've gone to the sign up routine,
Yes.
the pre-registering, it takes 90% of the stress out of it, and it makes everybody have a much more enjoyable time.
Mm-hmm.
Not just the customers, but us here, the staff.
Mm-hmm. So, how many albums do you think that you started with? You know, when you, how many did you order? I guess is what I'm saying from the distributor.
Oh wow!
I mean, just approximate.
Approximately, probably. 2000.
2,000. Okay. All right. So you
Just a
said.
guess.
Okay, so you sell also albums here, clothing.
Yeah, albums, clothing, vintage stereo gear, unique stuff for the wall,
Oh, absolutely.
odds and ends.
So did you? What if you could have more of? Would you have taken? What was like? What did everybody like really want that they couldn't get their hands on? Any just specifics?
Yeah, Sabrina Carpenter, Olivia Rodrigo, and the Noah Khan and Olivia Rodrigo 7-inch.
Okay.
Those were the three that there's no way we would have been able to have enough.
Mm-hmm. Just for the people that don't know, it's possible that they can come follow up with you and maybe get something, that was on the list at a later date. You were telling me earlier that some are not short run; they can be ordered.
Well, almost all of them are actually short runs for Record Store Day.
Okay.
In Record Store Day nomenclature, and when I say Record Store Day, I'm talking about the organization.
Mm-hmm.
They have what are called Record Store Day First. That means that, as near as I can tell, and they don't release this information, but as near as I can tell, that means it's kind of like a trial balloon. If they sell through that stuff and it was a run of, say, 3,000 or 4,000,
Mm-hmm.
they know it was a hit. When it's a Record Store Day First, that means they can re-release it anytime they want, or anytime the pressing plants have the time slotted for it. So if it's an RSD First, they're going to re-release it.
And do you know, like, you said, I didn't even know, like, it was a company. I assumed somebody was heading it up, but they, what do I want to say here? So, do they just, like, negotiate a deal, like, with the record label from how do you think that works out? Or is it just, that's not your...
We have tried to figure that out for quite some time.
Okay.
We don't know how they allot it. I mean, if there's a pressing of, let's say, 6,000 pieces, it's left up to the individual distributors
Okay.
as far as what accounts get how many. We have no idea how those allotments are made, because we technically and hypothetically, we could order 100 of every single item on the list and get none.
Oh my
Now,
goodness.
that's not feasible. That wouldn't happen in the real world, but it's not impossible for it to happen. We have no idea how the allocations are done. There are records that we might order 20 of and get one or even none. And there are records we might order 30 of and get all 30.
Yeah, so you just don't know.
We don't know. We do not know ahead of time. And they don't give us much time for us to query customers on what on that list they would like.
Wow.
We can't do holds for people by our agreement with RSD. We're not allowed to set records back for people. But at least it's better now than it was, because what they used to do is between the time they released the list and the time we had to have our actual orders in, there was sometimes a 5-day spread. That gives us no time to make sure what our customers are looking for. At least this time, I think we had 2 weeks between the release. I would really like to see a month between the release of the list and when we have to have our orders in. That would really give us some solid ground to at least find out what people are looking for.
Yeah, because if not, really, you end up, it becomes, in business, we call it a push system, to where you're pushing product on the consumer, and they might buy it, but it's not what they really want.
Right.
You want more of a pull
Well,
system.
We don't want to order blind.
No.
And that's what happens when you don't have enough time. You're ordering blind.
Well, Pops, I want to say thanks for the interview, and I appreciate you, sir.
Of course.
If anybody needs any vinyl, come on down to Pops Resale, Lexington, Kentucky. You can find them online or on any of the social media platforms. And I'm Forrest Day for ISLES, Kentucky. Thank you for watching. Hey, this is Forrest, and I wanted to ask you, what are you getting today at Record Store Day?
Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam.
Dark
Anything?
Matter.
Cool. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right,
Just came for
hardcore.
that.
Yeah, they're doing one at Pop's Resale today too. So
Yeah.
you got options, and so how many albums do you have?
Like all together.
Yeah, all together, yeah.
Ooh. Hundreds.
Hundreds? Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. It's addicting, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Collectors.
what's your favorite band? Pearl Jam? It's all Pearl Jam today.
Yeah,
Well,
just
cool.
today.
Well, thanks for letting me know.
Thank you.
All right. What's your name?
My name's Alexis.
Cool, Alexis. And what's your partner's name? Ghost and Ghost.
Yeah,
I wonder what
Ghost
you're getting
fan.
today.
Well, I wish there was a ghost
Oh, there's
release,
not
but
one?
I'm after Gorillas today.
Oh, okay.
Big Gorillas fan.
Did you look at the European list? I was asking them down there. It kind
I
of
have
sucks
not, no.
because they've got the, theirs and we got ours. So I'm sure there's a bunch of people over
Oh,
there
yeah.
pissed that we got something they can't get.
Probably.
That's the way life goes.
Yeah.
So is this your first record store day?
Oh no.
No?
No. I've been doing this since 2016.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, this is my first one, so I'm
It's a lot of
super
fun.
psyched, man. It's like opening Christmas shopping for us vinyl collectors.
Yes, it is.
So,
yeah.
well, cool. I hope you get everything you're looking for today. Appreciate it. Take care.
Thanks.
What's your name, man?
My name's Cameron. How you doing, man?
Hell yeah. What are you getting today?
Man, I got a list. I'm hoping for Eric Carr, Kiss, GBI, which is David Grohl,
Okay.
Parliament. I want the Dio Zotro, P-Jam, Pearl Jam, and then a pair more.
So what's the Kiss one that's out today? Is that the Ace Frehley one?
That's Eric Carr.
Oh, Eric
Yeah,
Carr.
lead
Oh,
drummer.
wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
man.
So you guys are all, we're all about the same generation, maybe me and you. I'm 59, so
I'm born late, but my mind's in that generation.
heck yeah, man.
Dude, but it's like, so what the cool part about it is the cover is the Creatures of the Night cover,
Yeah,
but it's Eric Carr. So it's a different era, but it's still dope. It's cool.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
I'm happy that Gene and Paul, if you read the books, there's they bash everybody, each other equally. I mean, it's actually it's a great read.
Okay.
New York, hate, just going off. But they really, Gene and Paul admit that they did not do due diligence, when he had cancer and all that. Of course, everybody's got that guilt, and you shoulda, coulda, woulda.
For sure, man.
But is there going to have any live stuff of the old school Kiss, or is it just everything Eric played on?
It's I'm not exactly sure the tracks on it. I know that his last Record Store Day release was most of his 2001 album.
Okay.
I think this is just like, I think this is different stuff. I haven't done a whole lot of research into it, but I love Eric Carr.
Yeah.
Big Eric Carr, Kiss
Oh,
era,
yeah.
and I was like, if it's Eric Carr, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
So-
Right on.
That and I'm gonna get up there and look at the Beatles turntable. I'm gonna look at it and make a spot decision if I want it or not.
Yeah. Right on. Well, man, I appreciate it.
Yeah, bro.
All right. Peace. What are you getting today? Can you say your name and what you're getting?
My name's Anthony, and I'm getting Lil Uzi, Love Is Rage, Young Thug, Jeffrey,
Yep.
the South Park 25th anniversary, and a bunch of other ones. Yeah.
Right on. Is there anything you already got? You're just like me. You're an addict.
Yeah, I'm an
and you
addict.
gotta. Yeah, I'm
I
an
gotta
addict
have
too. How many albums you got?
Total?
Yeah.
At least 200.
Woo! Yeah, you're doing good. So how old are you?
25.
25. Rock on, man. I want you to know that all us baby boomers are proud of you for keeping it alive. Well, thank you, man.
Thank you.
All right, peace. Cool, man. What's your name?
My name's Alex.
And what are you getting today at Record Store Day?
I'm after Love Is Rage by Lil Uzi Vert, Jeffrey by Young Thug, and Fetty Wap's self-titled album.
And how many albums you got, man?
Probably around 80.
80?
Yeah.
Cool. So did you like go online, obviously, and like check the list of everything?
Yeah.
So did you do it last year?
This is my first RSD.
Me too, brother. So yeah, it's kind of overwhelming.
Yeah.
Because did you look at the Europe one too, just out of curiosity? Yeah. If you look at the one from Europe, me being an old hard rock and metal guy, they're getting Paranoid from Black Sabbath, and there's a Michael Schenker album from a band called UFO. He's there, and I'm here. Well, cool, man. I appreciate it. We'll be seeing you soon.
Thank you.
Take care, man.
You too, man.
I'm here at Pops this time, record store, and I'm with Brian, and he scored an album. Want to flip that bad boy up? What is that band like?
Yeah, just like 70s jazz, experimental, what do they call it, like Afrofuturist?
Okay, yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, super great.
Yeah, so how many albums do you have in total, Brian, if you were to guess?
Not that many, maybe 300.
Oh yeah,
something like that.
yeah. You're in the you're in the sanity range.
Exactly.
Yes. So you'll have to. I'll have to tell my wife that there are people that actually have more albums than me.
Yeah. How many do you have?
I have about 250.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, let's see. Do you remember like what your first album ever was that you bought with your own money?
I don't want to answer that question.
Oh, come on. I embarrassed myself. It was the Beach Boys and the Partridge Family.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how about what were you into in high school?
I got into the grunge.
Grunge.
Yeah, that was in the 90s.
What was your
So Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Smashing Pumpkins, all that stuff, and then some of the early hip hop that was coming out during the 90s too.
So why do you do you do vinyl for sentimental, or are you one of the Puritans that think it sounds better?
I like the sound, but to be honest, I like the large artwork.
Yes.
Especially some albums that have the.
Yeah, there's a great documentary if you get to check it out. I think it's on Netflix. It's Hypnosis. And have you ever heard of that label? Yeah, they did all the big artists back in the 70s and early 80s. They did Floyd, UFO, I'm just drawing a blank, Zeppelin. And they said that the albums were the poor man's art. Okay. That was the thing. So they really wanted to give like the kids like a cool something to stare at.
Sure.
So there was a lot of thought process into that.
Yeah.
But you should check it out. It's really interesting at how these two eccentric people shaped album covers for our entire 50-year period. So, well, my brother, take care.
Right.
Thanks. All right, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hey, Record Store Day 2024. That's a wrap. I wanted to fill you in. I remember at the beginning of the video, on the way down to CD Central and Pop's Music, I was gonna do a reveal on what I actually picked up. So super excited. So let me see who's first. So the first one is probably the first comedy movie that I ever saw. And yeah, this will be a blast from the past from a lot of people from my generation. So reissue, Record Store Day, they always put extra things in there. Cheech and Chong, Up in Smoke. This is the hype sticker. It says, no C's, no stems, loaded with hits. Cheech and Chong. Very cool. Had the album back in the day, so I'm curious once I bust this open to see what all's in there. So one down. Number two, probably my first fanatic thing for a band. Without further ado, Mr. Ace Frehley, the guitar shot me. So this is a picture disc of his new album. Already broke this one open. Pretty good album, actually. First two songs on there are really strong. Reminds me of you know, kind of what his solo album sounded like in '78, which was definitely the better of the four. So influenced a ton of guitar players. And let's see here. So this dude, I didn't start getting into him really into my 30s because I just wasn't aware of how kick-ass punk rock was. And yeah, started getting into him and Fugazi, Bad Brains, who else? Social Distortion, just a million different bands in that genre. So Iggy Pop, record store release day, hype sticker. Let's see here. Just says the Godfather of Punk, never before released on vinyl until now. Translucent blue vinyl. So I'm going to bust this one open later. And yeah, it's got a bunch of great tunes on there, obviously. Yeah. And let's see here. So I've got one more, another band, artist that I didn't get into till in my later years. And still regret not going to see him when I was in high school. So many great musicians in this band. So I picked up Frank Zappa for President. And actually I had to get this one online at another retailer. I got those local, but this one I had to do the Amazon thing. So the hype sticker's on there. It says 2016 compilation showcasing Zappa's political side, featuring unreleased compositions. First time on vinyl, 2 LP, splatter vinyl with silkscreen image. So this is my house jams, Frank Zappa. So looking forward to busting this one open as well. Really like the packaging. And as I said, 2 albums. So I'm not sure how long. Okay, here it is. It says 43 minutes, 16 seconds. So they must have them spaced out quite a bit per side. But anywho, man, so Record Store Day was killer. My first one. And next year I'll have a better plan on how to get closer up in line. So basically that'll be getting up an hour or two earlier to get down there to get in line, but I met tons of cool people doing this, and yeah, just a great experience, and look forward to doing it again. I'm Forrest Day for Isles of Kentucky, and please subscribe to my podcast and share if it's something that you think other people might be interested in. And you guys have a killer day. Take care.